G'day! Now, do you think that anyone will spot the tourist? Do you think I can blend in as a local? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, we are at Asam. We're en route to visiting Grandad, and we're getting him his favorite fruit, and my favorite fruit, which is durian. And as you all probably experienced, I loved my time at Durian SS2, but today we are just going to buy what we call kampung durian. So these are just the most commonly available durians you can get. They're cheap. They're usually just from trees. They're just growing in the wild or in kampungs, which are Malay villages. Yes, yum. Granddad's going to be so happy. G'day gorgeous people, we just arrived into Balik Pulau and we came here specifically for one corner store, Assam Laksa. But we seem to be struck by the god of bad luck or bad timing because the store is closed today. However, you can never go wrong with Assam Laksa here in Balik Pulau. All of it is fantastic. So those not familiar with what it is, Asam is the Malay word for sour. Really, any souring agent. Bomba. Assam Laksa has a shredded fish sour stock, and usually they use things like mackerel, but when I cook it and when Mum cooks it, we use things like trevally, and we've even recently upgraded to using salmon to make our Assam Laksa. But the Assam that they use in a lot of places, and definitely what we use back in Australia, is like the dried mangosteen rind, and that gives a souring agent to the soup. And they normally use thick white rice noodles. There's lots of lettuce, cucumber, Vietnamese mint, even mint, chili, the ginger torch flower finely diced. Depending on where you are, the type of Assam Laksa, whether it's Chinese based, say Penang Assam Laksa, whether it's more the Malay style. I personally prefer the Malay style Assam Laksa because it's more savoury than sweet and more spicy. They may even put in things like chunks of pineapple. And you all know how I feel about pineapple. I love pineapple on pizzas. I'm questioning whether pineapple works in a laksa. But that's just my personal opinion. This is a nutmeg drink. It's meant to be quite cooling. I don't know if I've had it before. Let's have a little taste. Yes, I've had it before and I love it. This is really good. It's meant to be really cooling for you. How do I describe the flavour? It's, imagine ever so slightly a really, really flat root beer or really, really flat sarsaparilla. There's an element of that. It's not artificially too sweet as well. It's actually quite subtle, but there is an element of that sarsaparilla-ish taste to it. It's just flat, it's not carbonated. It's really refreshing. with the Assam Laksa, you must mix it well. Look at it, luscious, thick white rice noodles, lots of cucumber, raw red onions, shredded fish, ginger torch, flour. There's, I think that's pineapple, Vietnamese mint leaves, practically everything under the sun. Let's taste that broth, that sour fish broth. Oh, wow. Seriously, seriously good. I'm going to try to get everything onto one spoon. Here we go, my first bite. It is sour, but not overly sour. That fishy broth is balanced, salty, but sweet and spicy. Seriously good stuff. We ordered an Assam Laksa and then a lemak laksa, so it's just with a touch of coconut milk. It just brings down the sourness slightly and gives it more of a lemak, more of a creamy consistency to it, which is absolutely gorgeous as well. I love the Assam Laksa, and I'm just going to stick with the original and the best, in my opinion. But each bowl comes to 5 ringgit. You can eat so well and so cheap here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe and bell notification buttons below. If you've yet to visit my Instagram or IGTV accounts, here's the address now. So till next episode, bye!